Pylons, the towering metal beams stretching across Britain's fields to deliver power to homes throughout the UK. But how would you feel about living next to one? Well, soon, people living near new pylons will get money off their energy bills as part of the government's new plans. Though, for Elaine and Michael Riley, their neighbouring electrical structure has become the norm. The couple have been living in Towton for almost 30 years, and Michael feels the pylon acts more as a metal gnome than an ugly skyscraper.
To be honest, I've got used to having a pylon there now, so it doesn't bother me. I think we have the compensation of having the trees behind it. Apart from that, it doesn't worry me.
Under the government's plans, the Planning and Infrastructure Bill aims to build or upgrade more electrical transmission infrastructure across Britain, and for households living within 500 metres of these facilities, up to £250 could be knocked off electrical bills each year. This could be funded by increasing average annual bills by about 80p for everyone else across the country, but Secretary of State Ed Miliband explains the plans in a recent interview with the BBC.
Everyone benefits from clean homegrown power, but if you are living near a pylon, you're doing a service to the whole country by having that pylon in your area. We need to recognise that. That's why you'll get up to £250 a year off your bills for a decade, and that's a sign that we recognise, if you like, the service that people are doing for the whole country. That is going to be spread across all bill payers. It's about 80p a year.
Some rural campaigners fear the new infrastructure would lead to a loss of vital landscapes, but Rushcliffe's Green Party councillor Richard Malinder believes the pylons won't harm wildlife and are vital for saving the environment.
I mean, pylons have been around for a long time. Birds don't fly into them. They don't sort of explode on contact with high tension wires or all kind of nonsense that we've seen like this. A lot of it's just scaremongering and people going, oh, I don't want a pylon in my area and it'll spoil my view and ruin my property prices. The climate crisis is far more important. We have to deal with that. It's for all our futures.
However, resident Elaine feels living near pylons does bring difficulties.
I do feel that property shouldn't be built so close to them because obviously it's detrimental to the value of the property. That's why we've not been able to sell this house in the past, because people aren't happy living near the structure. We don't get any cheaper electricity or anything. I mean, obviously, we joke about hacking into the pylon.
Clean power is needed to improve the environment, but it could mean that there will be a towering metal gnome in your back garden as a result. Harrison Evans for Notts TV.